Welcome to a special edition of Get the Food Out of Here. Freddie Rubino here with my wife Christine.
Hi.
This is just something I wanted to show you guys. A lot of people, you know, when it comes to cooking shows, you talk about family recipes and family stuff. This is just something, as a little kid, I would go to Grandma's house, and Grandma was poor. Poor. Okay? My grandmother would go in the cabinet, I'm not kidding you, there'd be 2 apples. That's it. She'd take them out like it was gold. And you know what? Did she say, oh, I got 2 apples? It was the opposite. She would say, look at this. We have these 2 beautiful apples. So grateful to have the 2 apples. A little bit of gratefulness goes a long way. So, when I used to go over the house, she had nothing, but she would make something out of this. Here's one thing. My grandmother, right from Sicily, look what one of her favorite things was. Wonder Bread. It makes me smile because I remember she loved Wonder Bread. All you people who, snobs, I eat this, I eat that. My grandmother used to take it out and go, look how soft. Look how, like cake. She'd eat it like cake. So she loved it. And let me tell you, I used to go over the house and she used to say, get the bread. And she would make something, and I want to show you. Now you can make this for the Super Bowl party with your friends. Okay? Let me tell you what she should do. She used to take it wasn't like Italian bread, and she used to roll a piece. Look at this. She used to roll it into dough. Now we know this is like all air. Okay? So she would roll it out, and that was her dough. Dough!
Please share, everybody.
Please share this. This is more for me than it is for you. It is a trip down memory lane.
Oh, he's been like a pig in duty all week making this.
I've been making it. And see, that's why I tell you people, cook with your family. Cook with your kids. You think my grandmother knew 50 years down the road that I was going to be making this in front of hundreds of thousands of people? No. She thought I'd be dead by now. But I'm not. So, or in jail. But, I got some coffee making here. Because I'm going back old school. I got the percolator on. I got the bread. Okay, so she would take her cookie cutter.
My glass from McDonald's.
And cut a hole in it. There you go. This, breadcrumbs. You think you're throwing that out? You got some chance of throwing that out? Okay. Beautiful 2 pieces of dough.
So thin.
It's so thin. Now, we were small, and sometimes she would make the little ones, the bambina. She would call them. You want the bambina or you want the other ones? My grandmother didn't speak any English. I didn't speak any Italian. But my father says when I was a little kid, I spoke Italian because I would know everything my grandmother said. So then she'd get a cookie cutter. Okay? And she'd make little ones. Look at that. These were little treats for us. Okay? There was no
devil dogs and Twinkies.
No devil dogs, no Twinkies. She would make it out of a piece of bread. Come on. Okay? And once you see this, okay? Once you have this, you're going to say to yourself, that old Sicilian woman had something there. You could make this when people come over. Look at that. That is going. Let me see if this is ready. All right. Okay, here's what she would do. First of all, she didn't do this with an egg. Okay? She wouldn't waste an egg. But I do it with an egg because I don't do it as good as her. Okay. I'm beating it. Beat it!
Keep sharing and tell those people to share it.
My grandmother was so happy to have an apple. She go, look how lucky we are to have this apple. The bread, she used to take the bread. Let me tell you what she would do with the bread. She would take a piece of bread when I came over, put butter on it. For some reason, the butter wasn't in the refrigerator. Do you know that?
A lot of people do that.
So she just spread butter on it and put cinnamon and sugar on top and give it to me. And that was my treat. And I loved it.
Sounds delicious.
It is delicious. Watch it. Don't ever talk about my grandmother.
I'm saying it's delicious.
You better get down on your knees and hail Grandma.
The grandma I respect.
Good. All right, that's it. Just keep
Other people.
Shut your mouth.
It's not so
Yeah.
cut and dry.
Okay, I'll give you something cut and dry. Okay, so now what she used to do, take a little mozzarella. Okay? A little bit. You just shake. Okay? Look at that. We just put a little mozzarella on it.
You're just shaving off skinny, thin pieces.
That's all I'm doing. I don't want no trouble. Look at that. A little bit of mozzarella.
Nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with mozzarella. And then a little bit of ricotta. Now we would buy Palio at the Salameria, but they used to come in big tins. A lot of times she would just make it herself. Look at that. On top.
Not too much.
Not too much. I already put too much.
And then it bursts.
Okay, then we would get the egg. It's like egg wash. That's not egg wash.
No, it's just,
What is that
it's
called?
just egg to seal it.
It's just egg. And it seals it. So now you put it there. And this is what Grandma used to do. She used to start it for us.
Get
she
your
used
hand
to,
out of the way so
She
people
used to
can see.
pinch it with the fork all the way around. This doesn't seal it, by the way. This does not seal it. Don't think you're going to just throw it in like this, unsealed. Sealed like this. This isn't enough. It's not enough, but look how beautiful. Doesn't that look like it came from a factory?
It looks beautiful.
Honey, my grandmother could cook a shoe. Okay? All you people, you see, when I say I'm an American Italian, okay, I embrace my American side much more than my Italian. Because my grandmother did. She came here from Sicily because it sucked there. And she came here and she says, make my family American. And listen, all you people when you're the next generation, don't be pretenders.
Be what you are.
Be what you are. Look, now I press it down, and hopefully it seals. When we throw this in the oil, we fry it. Number one, this fries in 10 seconds. So don't think it's going to take a long time. Don't walk away.
No, because there's like a lot of sugar in that bread.
Right. It browns right away. And it makes a beautiful treat. Look at that. Doesn't that look like it came from a store-bought? No?
Yeah.
What? Okay. Now, the second thing, we would make the little ones because we thought we were so cool. And meanwhile, she didn't think it was cool. She thought she was saving money. She's like, yeah, make little ones. Okay. Little ones take even less ingredients.
A lot less.
A lot less. Look at this. 1 and 1. Because I like extra. No? Do I like extra?
You always like extra, but
Gotta
then
have extra. And then look the mozzarella. You take it and you go. Okay. Now, actually, these little ones are tough because it doesn't take a lot of stuff. So you take a little bit of ricotta. Too much.
let's share.
Share this. Come on. You're going to love this. Come on. Share it for Grandma. Share it for Facebook. That restricts me because they think my cooking shows are too much. They think it's going to ruin people's lives. Okay. Same thing. The egg. My grandmother. Listen, if my grandmother had egg wash like this, had an egg like this, you know what she would do? She would take all the bread, chop it up, put it in that egg, and fry it. There's no way an egg would go to waste in our house. Look at this. Look how cute that is. Come on.
It's like a flower.
It's like a little flower. And we used to make these, and you know what? We were quiet. Look at this. My grandmother didn't complain. She had nothing. Do you think they weren't hardships? My grandmother came to Bensonhurst. Okay? Highest concentration of Italians outside of Italy. When we got here, the church didn't even have a mass, an Italian mass, because we were looked down upon. You know when we got a mass in Bensonhurst? One of my friends, Anthony Capello, Vito Capello's brother, their mother went to the church and then got a petition and went around the whole neighborhood and got a petition to start Italian Mass in St. Athanasius. There should be a plaque in St. Athanasius for Mrs. Capello. Okay? And then we had an Italian Mass. So don't think it was all roses for Italians, all right? It was all ricotta, not roses. Okay? Same thing. Now, I'm going to make sure this is... Look at the percolator. You see the percolator going?
No, because you're in the way.
Look at the percolator. Look. Percolator.
I see.
Oh, that's hot. That's good. Okay. Now, when you throw this in, if you hear it, after it's getting a little brown, start going, whoosh, that means the ricotta leaked out. Get it out of there. Otherwise, it's all going to leak out, and you've done nothing. Okay. Honey, I'm going to put this in first. Okay? Now, please remember one thing. Like I said, this bread is not dough. It's going to cook in a minute. Less than a minute. And it's golden brown. Now you come out with hot snacks like this, or you just make them with the kids on holidays. It's going to be a family tradition like it is now, 50 years later. Oh, Grandma, you're going to be proud of me. Grandma, when they would open, my grandma used to wind up. Who made that one? Okay? There were consequences.
That's quick.
That's quick, right? Yeah. I'm going to put 2 more in. The 2 little ones. That one didn't open. My grandmother sometimes would make a little mark on it so she knew whose were who. And then you know what happened? Yours opened, that's the one you had to eat. Too bad. And then you concentrated. The next one, okay? There was no participation awards in Bensonhurst.
Go ahead.
There was just, you didn't do it right, you didn't eat.
What kind of oil are you using?
That's canola oil, okay? Also, my grandmother never threw out. Look at this. Look at that.
They're beautiful.
And then, to top it off, she would put some powdered sugar on it. It's like a cross between a Zeppeli and a calzone. Okay. You want to hear it? Listen. You see that?
Nice.
Look.
Hear the crunch.
Oh. Look.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at that. Look at that. And then you know what you do? You brew a hot cup of coffee. We're going old school. We're going old school Bensonhurst. Here's the coffee I made. Iron Bean Coffee Company. Look at this. Honey, look at that.
Let me see it.
A little anisette in the coffee. Hello. And we have piping hot black coffee. Honey, look. If there's anything that's easier than this, I don't know. It's simple, rolled out bread that makes the most delicious dough. Can I tell you something? You can't have too much sugar on it. Yeah. And this is what the treats we made. Now we make them for parties. People see it, they go, what is that? I've never had anything so unbelievable. You see the mozzarella?
Yep.
Oh, it's like I won something. Freddie Rubino here. Go to fredrubino.com, get a shirt. Go to my YouTube channel. Share my video.
Subscribe to YouTube and Instagram and Twitter.
Oh. And enjoy. Cook with your family. We'll see you later this week for a Super Bowl treat that you're going to make for all the miserables that come. And it only costs you a few dollars. Freddie Rubino here. And Christine. Share this with everybody. I love you guys. Thank you, Grandma. Kiss your grandmas. Say a prayer tonight. Love you guys.